I love getting out and visiting farms. Today, I'm in Baxter, visiting Adam and Chris from Schreurs Sons. These guys grow amazing leeks and celery, and they grow amazing amounts of it. We're gonna catch up with them, have a chat, and learn all about growing these beautiful vegetables. So Chris, how did your journey into farming and growing vegetables start?
Well, it started pretty much growing up as a kid. You know, you're working on the farm, helping your father.
Nice.
My father was a celery breeder and had his nursery, and I was working there throughout school and university, where I was, led a little bit astray. But I worked through that, and then I was focused on banking and finance, and I went overseas, followed my future wife over to Scotland, and started my banking and finance career over in Glasgow. And then we moved to Singapore, and it was there that my cousin Adam gave me a call and said, the boys want to sell the business. Are you interested in buying it?
Nice.
And I went, what with? So we naturally got together. I flew back to Australia. We got everyone around a table, and pretty much with the accountant and my grandmother and all our uncles and my father, in pretty much a day, we settled on a date of handover.
Wow.
And a bit of a sketch of how we were going to pay for it.
Nice.
And in 2013, we started Schreurs Sons, and then started looking for land.
Nice.
So it started from there.
It's come a long way since then to all of this and amazing produce.
From a growing perspective, I think we're really excited about what we're doing in Darwin. And that's been a really nice blueprint to really start fresh and really design a farm that's not only sustainable from an economics point of view, but sustainable for caring for the nature around you.
That's awesome.
What we're really focused on is managing our soils and managing our crops so that we can grow there for 100 years plus in the future. Yeah. And looking after the wildlife as well. So where we've made our drains and our systems, we've planted over 50,000 natives.
Wow.
Where they're grasses, trees, shrubs, just to help filtration.
Yeah, I love hearing that. It's taking care of the produce, but also taking care of where you grow the produce is so important, I think, and that's the future of farming.
Yeah, taking care of the land, we have to take care of the land to take care of the produce. In 2014, we identified 150 acres, which we took a bit of a punt on it and started developing that.
Yeah.
And next door came up for sale, another 722 odd acres.
That's a good time.
Yeah, but no money, right? So we knocked on the door of our friends at Rabo.
Yeah.
And they understood agriculture. So relationships with Rabo was massive.
Totally.
And they understood what we were trying to do and what we were trying to achieve. And they've been tremendous help for us.
Have you ever had the that fried noodle salad that you usually get with Chinese cabbage? The classic sesame dressing?
Living in Singapore, I had a bit of that.
Yes. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to sub out the cabbage and we're going to use celery instead. I think it tastes better, it's crunchier, and you grow it. So
I think it's a great substitute, mate. Go for it.
And we're going to dress it up by putting some prawns on top, because I reckon the crunch of celery and that nice sweetness of prawn goes really well together.
I agree.
All right, well, I'm going to put you to work. You've done a lot of hard work to grow the celery, but we're going to do a little bit more with the cooking, if that's all right.
Sounds good, mate.
We're going to start with our prawns. So we're just going to quickly dress them in a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Sure.
So give them a nice drizzle just over mainly the tail meat that we've peeled. So I've got beautiful king prawns here, green. I've peeled the tails off, left the head and the last segment on, so you've got a really nice presentation prawn. And then a little sprinkle of chili flakes. You like chili?
Not too bad.
You can handle it.
I can handle it.
Good. Nice sprinkle over the top. And then some garlic as well. Here we go. We've got a lot of chili. This is good. I like this. This will go really well. And then just to sprinkle the garlic and a pinch of sea salt. And we've got a really hot grill. We want our prawns to cook nice and quickly, and that lovely caramelisation on the tails. So we're going to try and cook them in a couple of minutes. So really hot grill or barbecue. And then just a pinch of salt again. And you can see you've done a perfect job, Chris, because we just want to season the tail meat. We don't need to worry about seasoning the heads or the last bottom piece, because it's not going to get any of the sort of flavour through. So we'll chuck those on the grill. It's nice and hot, so it should sizzle straight away. And while you do that, I'm going to make our dressing for our salad and bring our salad together. Beautiful. That's what we're going to hear, that nice sizzle of our prawns. So for this dressing, I like to go in with some sesame oil as our base. A little bit of rice wine vinegar or a white vinegar would work. Even some apple cider would be good, but you need a little bit of acidity. a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil as well. And then we just need a little bit of sugar to balance everything out. So I've got some caster sugar here. Again, honey would work. You could use some brown sugar, whatever you like. Now, Chris, tell me, is there a favourite way to serve celery?
Oh, look, in summer, I think one of our family favourites is actually a celery and prawn salad.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. So
nice and crunchy.
I'm in the right
freshness.
ballpark.
You are.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I like to do this salad kind of the reverse way that you do most salads, where you'd usually put all the ingredients in the bowl and then dress it, whereas I'm going the other way. I'm starting with the dressing in the bowl, and then we're going to coat everything in that dressing. So we want to make sure that's all whisked together. That looks beautiful. It smells amazing too. Chris, if it's good enough to cook on a celery farm, it's good enough for you guys to cook at home. Give this one a try. I'm just going to really thinly shave the celery into nice little half moons or semicircles that the celery naturally has. And I'm also shaving the leaves in the centre there, because I know that heart bit for me is my favourite part. So you want to make sure you get all those lovely yellow leaves too. Now, Chris, we touched on you guys growing a lot of celery here. Do you know exactly how much?
It's a bit over 15,000 tonne a year.
So a shed load.
Yeah,
yeah, right.
A lot.
That's a lot of Bloody Marys.
That's a lot of Bloody Marys.
That's a lot. That's a lot of. I always remember Mum used to make us little snacks of celery with the what do you call it, ants on logs, with the peanut butter down the middle and then the currants. I secretly still love that to this day, and we'll snack on it. Has to be crunchy peanut butter and nice fresh celery. So 15,000 tonnes of celery. That's, wow, I'm blown away. Right, that's a lot of salad too. So I'm going to make sure this tastes really good then with your finest celery. So about that much of a bunch. That last little bit works well for drinks or for another salad. Then we're going to go into our dressing. So we're going to try and time this, that when those prawns are ready, this will be ready as well. And then I've got a few other veggies to add into our salad just to, I guess, help dress and add some crispiness. So we're going to go in with red onion, coriander leaves that have been picked, some cucumber, a little bit of red chilli, and then those fried noodles. And you want to kind of add the fried noodles on top so that they don't get too dressed. And all I'm going to do now is very carefully just toss our salad ingredients through our dressing. So you want to just coat everything in that dressing we've got on the bottom. And you can see now everything's starting to get shiny. All right, so our salad is dressed. It's looking good. Those prawns look done. So Chris, you're going to grab a plate. I'm going to serve this sort of family style. We're going to go salad on the base. I'm in a bit of a hurry now. You're going to go straight on top with the prawns. So just spoon our salad onto our base, spread it out nice and flat, and then I just top it with the prawns, sprinkle them around the place. And then I'm going to quickly chop up some lemon just to go with it as a little garnish, just maybe in quarters, so you get nice big long lemon wedges. And they can sit on one side. That looks beautiful. It smells amazing too. The other way to tell those prawns are cooked is when they curl up like that, beautifully and cooked. One more. I'm pretty happy with this dish.
Very good.
Yeah. So
excellent.
And would you have a look at that beautiful green bowl of salad? It is my crispy noodle and celery salad with those lovely grilled prawns on top. Chris, if it's good enough to cook on a celery farm, it's good enough for you guys to cook at home. Give this one a try. Thank you so much for growing amazing celery.
Thank you very much for a wonderful recipe.
We're going to dig in.
Let's do.
For these recipes and loads of others, check out farmtofork.com.au. Follow us on social media, and we'll see you guys very soon.